Now, I was only chatting, coincidentally, to a mate of mine yesterday about the challenges of engaging in sport and fitness if you're a person in Tasmania living with disability. It can be very challenging. One of our dear friends really did not have much of an opportunity at all. One local personal training team, though, are working to change the face of fitness by ensuring that people from all walks of life feel comfortable and supported in a gym environment. And Do Day have just been named as a finalist in the national AusActive Awards for the most inclusive and or diverse program in Australia. Michael Behrakis is Do Day's founder. Michael, hello, and congrats on being recognised.
Hello. Thank you very much.
It's a bit of a big deal, really, isn't it? And it's not necessarily something I would have thought about. But you've said yourself that the fitness industry has an inclusivity problem. At what point did you decide, hang on just a minute, I can do something about that?
Well, at the moment, gym is very intimidating and is a very masculine environment. That can be very intimidating for everybody, especially women coming in, and it makes them feel it might be a little bit discouraging for them to come in. So I just wanted to make it feel a lot more welcoming and a little bit less intimidating for those people.
And I did read that is it 45% or something of women who don't want to go to the gym? So is it a very, very high percentage of women who just say no?
Yeah, 45% less likely to attend.
Oh, right. Which is a significant number. Do you think that the main reason really that there are people who have body issues or disability, that they're missing out on these programs? What are gyms doing wrong?
I'm not sure if what the gyms are doing wrong. Everybody's got this perception that when they walk into the gym that everybody in there is going to look like an Instagram model. When they see gyms, they look at social media and they see all these people that, look a particular way because that's what they do and they put their best foot forward and they're influencers. But it's not the case for what people in real life and reality look like when they are in the gym. And most people are in the same sort of position in them generally, who are just in there trying to get fit.
So what does inclusivity look like in terms of your gym, in terms of your business? How do you make that work?
Well, I've got people from all walks of life, from 10 years old to 73-year-olds and everything in between. People who are incredibly underweight and people who are extremely overweight, and it's just about getting people in the front door is the hardest step. And then once they're here, making them feel comfortable, helping them, with their goals and designing a program that's going to suit them. It's hard enough to come into the gym already, and then let alone adding a disability or, a bit of depression or PTSD can be very hard and very intimidating for people to come into the gym. So just making them feel very comfortable in that environment.
So are you seeing a little bit of an uptake there? Because it can be very challenging. As I was saying, and I honestly did only yesterday have this conversation about with a dear friend living with disability about the challenges and how much, you can, under those circumstances, just miss out. That there
Absolutely.
just isn't anything there, or that sort of supportive environment. Is it challenging? What does it mean in terms of a personal trainer, setting those specific programs? And something, I guess, too, that may be important, Michael, is it's actually achievable.
Of course it is. It's hard to get people in the gym and make them feel, to get them into the front door is the hardest part. But once they're here, if you make them enjoy it, you make them feel comfortable in that environment, then they're more likely to stick to it. It becomes less of a chore.
So have you seen an uptick in that case in terms of diversity in your client base, Michael?
In my client base, definitely. It's definitely broadened quite a lot. And I've got people on NDIS, people with disabilities. I've got one person who's only got one arm and everything else in between. And so anybody could do it and everybody should be doing it.
Have you had a few wins along the way?
Of course, there's many wins along the way.
Which is,
I've had a client that's lost 180 kilos.
Oh wow!
So for that person, that was not reality in his mind before it happened.
Go
You
then.
know, it would have seemed unachievable, and now he has.
That's
So,
incredible. So
yeah.
what's your dream moving forward, Michael? What should a gym look like into the future?
Well, the mission is to get as many people as possible doing strength and conditioning training and moving, because it is so crucial for your health and well-being. So having an environment that people would be excited to go into and not feel uncomfortable.
Does it take specific training for a personal trainer to be able to work with such a diverse group of people?
There's lots of training and things that you can do, but I think it comes more from your personality, having a lot of patience, having a lot of empathy, understanding that not everybody gets the same start in life, and being very patient and understanding with that.
Michael, congratulations again on being a finalist. I think it's fantastic. And as someone who has always pretty much felt that way about going to the gym, I think I've donated to a few, probably paid for a few Christmas parties along the way. It's great to know that someone's doing something about diversity in the fitness and gym industry. Congratulations again. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Michael Behrakis there, who is the founder of Do Day Fitness, local fitness and personal training group who are finalists in the national AusActive Awards for the most inclusive and or diverse program in Australia. It's got to be great news for anyone who's felt a little bit intimidated walking into a gym.